Yes, sir.
I guess you could. Huh?
Play music.
Yeah, just play one more song. Just give it some time.
Jumped off the porch into the water to swim with the sharks. Teeth so sharp, one smell of blood, rip you apart. Got a dog in me, all bite, no bark. One smell of blood, rip you apart. Got a dog in me, all bite, no bark. One smell of blood, rip you apart.
Come to the deep end, yeah, where it's dark. G-locked like a pit, but a wound like a shark. Black tips on the 5-7 looking like darts. We're not the same, you can tell us apart. Let me slow the flow down, come on, let's walk. Change the whole game, let's talk. Look at it now, then look at the start. Look at me now, so why would you start? Swing on me over bars, I slide on them. But this ain't a walk in the park. Catch him ride shotgun in his will. I bet you I'm sawing it all. Nigga, I'm an Israelite and a gangster, so do not compare me to y'all. You can lose.
Outside the door, we just grabbed the pound and kinda asses down and they ain't come back no more. I ain't even want to sell crack no more. Fiends was calling back and forth. We was in too deep, I couldn't get no sleep. Fiends knocking at the door. I was out late night swimming with the great whites. Had to slang white just to get the pay right. On the block all night to the daylight. Thank the Lord out of the game cause it ain't right. You don't even know the half that I've been through. Hopefully you'll never ever had to. Street shit get nutty like cashews. And be your own damn niggas that'll blast you. Leave you outside stiffer than a statue. They'll blast you like they never met you. That's how they do you. Treat you like they never even knew you. Put that metal through you like voodoo. Better keep your feet on land, that's the porch. We out in the street swimming in the deep end with the sharks. Jumped off the porch into the water to swim with the sharks. Teeth so sharp, one smell of blood, rip you apart. Got the dog in me, all bite, no bark. One smell of blood, rip you apart. Got the dog in me, all bite, no bark. One smell of blood, rip you apart. Jumped off the porch into the water to swim with the sharks. Teeth so sharp, one smell of blood, rip you apart. Got the dog in me, all bite, no bark. One smell of blood, rip you apart. Got the dog in me, all bite, no bark. One smell of blood, rip you apart.
Oh, keep it going, huh?
You wanna play one more?
Get started. Let me let me play one more. And I'm gonna put the link in the chat.
Okay.
Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying?
this joint. Don't get this joint. Right. First star, I'm really that nigga. Truth be told, I'm a noble figure. Local niggas, they be so offended. What much word, this global business.
Hold on. Let me ask y'all a question. All y'all niggas in the same school and all that?
Hell, fuck yeah.
So none of y'all niggas smoke weed?
Fuck no.
Don't fold if you say you win it. I was molded to it, now I'm in it. Can't control, this the highest limit. Killing shit, but this an honest living. Gotta get it, ain't no time for wishing. The time is now, better pay attention. In my city, you can feel the tension. A terror squad, no pun intended. This ain't for you, but I recommend it. They know we coming, better clear the entrance. Shit get deep, but I keep digging. This how I look when you keep winning. Over time, I had to take the hint. Shine bright, sit behind the scenes. 1-on-1, I ain't in the mix. Ain't what you thought, better get a glimpse. Came up from a pedal bike. Pressing brakes, I ain't never liked. Whole time I was taking risks. They don't play with me cause they know I'm going nice. Round form, I ain't even started. Transform, I ain't here to bargain. You on watch, better move a caution. Chains on me, I don't do this often. No error, this shit flawless. Reach for it, you become a target. It ain't worth it, better keep walking. All I know is survival. All this fashion is tribal. Want the head of my rival. This about to go viral. I say the word, then it's final. To get the moving like Pronto. I'm just living my title. Do this shit with my eyes closed. All I know is survival. All this fashion is tribal. Want the head of my rival. It's about to go viral. Say the word, then it's final. Get the moving like Pronto. I'm just living my title. Do this shit with my eyes closed. Don't wanna hear all that street shit. Me and my niggas on defense. Wonder who I was in my past life. Don't even matter, that peep this. Remember the days when I was a trooper. Stay on the path and it won't confuse you. Bars all, I'm the one to do it. I roll on ace like a flight maneuver. Try to trick me, I ain't never moving. Camouflage, I can blend into it. They better ride, I don't do the Ubers. Let them talk, I don't hear the rumors. A little suffer ain't really nothing. The way I'm stomping, better play the trumpet. You see me coming, better get the running. If they see me coming, better get the running. You ain't never witness, you ain't never noticed, you ain't never focused. I was really waiting, I was really training. Sick and tired of being patient. I ain't never doubted, this was in the making. Use what I got, not in the waste. I'm rapping and singing, could never drink it. But I'm from the bottom, so I gotta make it. This ain't rapping, it's a damn warning. Late night to the early morning. Got a vision, I planned it out. Trying to stop me, but I kept going. I study plays, now I'm in the game, and it's all the same, but I had to change. You'll never crash if you in your lane. I can take the law, cause it's all a game.
Yo, when Casamigos being English? Drunk.
All I know is survival. All this fashion is tribal. Want the head of my rival. This about to go viral. Say the word, then it's final. To get the moving like Pronto. I'm just living my title. Do this shit with my eyes closed. All I know is survival. All this fashion is tribal. Want the head of my rival. This about to go viral. Say the word, then it's final. Get the moving like Pronto. I'm just living my title. Do this shit with my eyes closed.
All right. Shalom, Israel. Shalom. I'm priest and officer of 1,000, Sharatas Halak. I got priest and officer of 1,000, I.S.U.P.K with me, man. You understand? Shalom, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah Barakatham to all the brothers. And Shalom, Yahweh Shamar Latham Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah to all the sisters. All right, let's see who rocking with us. We got Y.A.H.Q.A in the building. Rashad Brown. Shalom, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah Barakatham. What's going on, Y.A.H.Q.A? Good to see you in the building, man. We got Trooper Marshall. Shalom, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah Barakatham. Trooper Marshall from Fort Myers, Florida is checking in. Damn right. You understand? You got something on I.S.U.P.K?
You could just let me know when you want me to pull that story.
All right, no sweat, man. All right, no sweat.
Matter of fact, yeah, if I could, you know what I'm saying, just want to let everybody know, to like, share, and subscribe wherever you're watching from. You know what I'm saying? But you also want to go and subscribe to I.S.U.P.K Palm Beach, I.S.U.P.K Fort Myers, as well as I.S.U.P.K Orlando. All right. Oh, and,
Damn right.
and also I.S.U.P.K Tampa.
That's right.
So you can find all of those on YouTube. Just type in those names, hit subscribe, hit that bell, so you get notified whenever we go live.
Damn right. Most High in Christ. All right. So the title says "No Fault Divorce." This is the I.S.U.P.K Palm Beach Wednesday law class. We're gonna get into the laws of the Most High, man. This is No Fault Divorce, 1969. You understand? We're gonna get into the law of divorce. We got Shaya Ra. Shalom, Yahashama, Al-Than. Hashem Yahushai checking in from Panama City. What's going on, sis? All right, so we're gonna get into this article. All right, so no fault divorce is basically one second. One second. One second. All right, so no fault divorce is basically something that where is it? I was just reading it. Never mind that. Let's get into the article. It's in the article. We're gonna get into the article. Yeah, let's jump right into the article because I was looking for something, but it disappeared on my phone.
Okay. I'm gonna pull it up on the screen.
Come. All right, so let me see that article. We're gonna get into a little bit of history on divorce. All right.
Lucky, sir. Computer's going kind of slow. Lucky.
Ain't no sweat. All right. So as we know that, God hates divorce, and we basically gonna get into a little bit of history on divorce and why the divorce rate is running so rampant in the Black community. Why sisters are leaving their husbands, and what is sex and what is marriage. We're gonna get into all that good stuff, man. You understand? As soon as the article pull up, we'll get into it. We got God Squad TV, Trooper Gabar, I.S.U.P.K checking in. What's going on, Troop? We got Bayana, Banyanyam, Shalom, Yahweh Shema, Latham, Bashim Yahushai, Rib of Trooper Marshall, Florida. Damn right. What's going on, sis? All right. Just bear with us, man, as I pull up the article. Just give us a minute. Bear with us. All right. Hey, Trooper Marshall, if you're not doing nothing, you could jump in, man. You know what I mean? Jump in the live with us. Okay?
Trooper Gabar Yob as well. If you not busy, hit the link. Matter of fact, let me put that link in there.
God.
All right, so cool. Now the link is in the chat. Hit the link, join us live. You know what I'm saying?
If you're not busy, join in, man. I.S.U.P.K, you can go ahead and you can start reading from the top.
Come. I guess this is from michaelandrussell.com. History of women and divorce in the United States.
Right, in the United States. All right, in the United States, not in the Middle East, but in the United States. Go ahead.
You want me to read from the in 1969 part?
You could start at see. You can start at the top. In honor.
Come on. In honor of Women's History Month, we're taking a look back at the history of divorce and how over time it has become more accessible to women.
You see
While
that?
society has, what's that?
You see that? How it became more accessible to women. All right. Over time, it has become more accessible to women. Okay. Let's go ahead.
Come on. Let's block it. So, while society has come a long way from 1920, when the 19th Amendment was ratified, guaranteeing all American women the right to vote, in the middle part of the 20th century, women continue to fight for legal rights. Filing for divorce without having to claim fault or wrongdoing was one of those demands.
You know, so this is you know, your feminist movement. This is your right to be. This is your equality rights right here. This is what you fought for. You know, at first it was the oppressor who fought for this, the oppressor's woman who fought for this. But you, man, I know we can't say certain words, so I'm trying to be mindful. But we can say black, right?
Yes.
Okay. Before the oppressor's woman, you know, who's the one who fought for this, the whole feminist movement and everything, and black women just jumped on the bandwagon and decided to jump right on board with this. Before, this was not our culture. This had nothing to do with us, but you know, black women wanted equality. So now, you know, now you fought for equality and you fought for a no-fault divorce. That was one of your demands. No-fault divorce basically means, because back then, the only way you can get a divorce was adultery. If you were caught in the act of adultery, the man was able to divorce you, or you would get stoned. But now you fought for no-fault divorce, which means that you can divorce the man for any reason. All right? Go ahead and keep reading I.S.U.P.K.
Come. Introduction of no-fault divorce. In 1969, California made a big step toward women's equality under the leadership of then Governor Ronald Reagan.
Stop right there, I.S.U.P.K. In 1969, so prior to 1969, you couldn't divorce for no reason. You could not divorce for no fault, for any reason that you wanted to. There was no such thing as no fault divorce prior to 1969, because you could not divorce unless you committed adultery. All right. Adultery, according to the Bible, is a man sleeping with another man's wife, or a woman sleeping with another man other than her husband. That's what adultery is. Keep reading, I.S.U.P.K.
Come. The state adopted the nation's first no-fault divorce law, which allowed divorce by mutual consent.
By mutual consent. You see that? You see that? Prior to 1969, you could not divorce your husband. Prior to 1969. If you want to say something, I.S.U.P.K, feel free.
Oh,
you know
I mean?
Prior to 1969, you could not divorce your husband. You understand? Keep reading.
Prior to this law in California and in the 49 states without this law, couples had to prove spousal wrongdoing in order to file for divorce.
See what I'm saying? You had to be able to prove that you had to be able to prove infidelity. You had to be able to prove infidelity. But now you don't have to prove anything. She just be unhappy and leave you.
Right.
That's what the no fault divorce is all about. You know what I'm saying? I'm not happy anymore. And she get a divorce. Take everything that you work for. That's what it's all about. You know, with
If I
this
could,
no fault, go ahead.
it'll be quick. But like
No, you talk about, go ahead.
now because of this, no fault divorce. Now women are pulling the divorce card like it's like it's fun. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying in a room in a live stream we did last week, how it seems like women marry just to divorce these days.
You're
Like,
right. You're absolutely right. And it's because of this no fault divorce. Because now women just get with a man that got some money. You know what I'm saying? And it's her decision whether she wants to have a baby or not. You know, or and she, whenever she feels ready to get up and leave, she files for a divorce. No fault divorce. You don't need a reason to get divorced. You just file for a divorce. And then she takes everything. She takes everything that man worked for. And the brother got to pay alimony on top of that. So now she get to go home, keep the baby. The man lose everything, got to start from scratch, paying her. You know what I'm saying? She don't have to work, but she's getting paid from a man that she's not even married to anymore. And she probably got another man, and then she has a what's that page? What's that thing they use?
back page.
Not the back page one. The
Fans only.
fans only. Now she has a fans only page. She getting paid from a man that's not even her husband no more. She got a couple other dudes on the side that's a paymaster paying her, and then she got a fans only page. Now
Right.
she's free to do what she want to do, providing her for something she didn't even help her. Exactly. Y.A.H.N.Na. Like the man is providing this woman with his hard-earned working money that he built up, and she gets to just take half of that. She ain't even work for it, but she gets to take half of that every month.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? It's sad, man. It's ridiculous. All because of this feminist movement and this no fault divorce. You know what I'm saying? You sisters out here, not all you sisters, you know what I'm saying, but the ones these sisters out here that think they're equal to a man and they pro feminist. You know what I mean? They love to push this. You know what I'm saying? I even hear sisters today saying stuff like, "Oh, men don't want to open the car doors anymore. Men don't want to take out the trash anymore. Men don't want to do nothing." Well, why should we do anything? I mean, you wanted to be equal, so open your own car door. Take out your own trash.
Right.
Did you not fight for equality? Go ahead, Isupk.
No, I was just agreeing, but like it was a story that broke over the week or over the weekend or whatever. Where some broad got on camera and said, she wants a man to open her door, pull out her chair, and cut her steak.
Yeah, I
And
remember
and,
that. Yeah.
and, and she demanded it. Like it wasn't like, this was something she likes, or you know what I'm saying? Like she wasn't like asking a man to do it. She's demanding a man to do this for her. Whenever they go on their first date, you go on your first date, and if you don't pull out her chair, cut her steak, it's over.
Right. Like
Right.
they're becoming, that's heavy because they're becoming very, very aggressive and hostile with this type of, this whole feminist thing and this whole, no fault divorce. They're becoming very aggressive and hostile with it, demanding the man to do this, demanding the man to do that. But you wanted equality. You wanted to be equal to a man. So I don't understand why you want a man to provide. Why do you want a man to pay all the bills? You need to go out and get a job, because when you fought for equality, you understand, you you fought, you took half of our jobs. You wanted to work, you wanted to work some of the jobs that the men got. You want to be a construction worker, you want to be a truck driver, you want to everything that the man did, you want to do. So why are you sweating us about working and about paying all the bills? No, you go out there and pay the bills. You know what I'm saying? This whole no fault divorce thing is why brothers don't want to get married no more. Because brothers already know what time it is when they get married to a sister. You understand? They already know it ain't no benefit for them. They're not benefiting. They're gonna lose everything. Go ahead, Tizal.
If I could, they started paying more for women who, like, well, not, I ain't gonna say women just yet. Like, they started paying more for jobs that are like telemarketing and sitting at home, working from home. You know what I'm saying? Being in the office, like having a in-home office. You know what I'm saying? They paying more for that, and not like hard labor jobs. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, the hard labor jobs aren't the biggest salaries anymore. It's the ones in the office that they get to work at home. And my question would be, who do you think's working those jobs? Like, who's working the hard labor jobs, and then who's working the stay at home jobs?
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? Women are working those stay at home jobs, and men are out there in the field, doing all the hard labor work, but they're not getting paid as much. So the breadwinner, now she becomes the breadwinner, she feels like she got all the power.
Exactly.
So it's more than just equality. A talk about equality.
Yeah.
It's about switching roles. Like,
Exactly.
they've made it so that now the woman becomes the head of household. She becomes the head of household. She becomes the breadwinner, and she's doing that. She's doing this that lays down the law, and
Yeah.
brothers is going for it. Brothers is going for it. You know what I'm saying? So that's like, it's a total role reversal. I seen a post on Facebook. This guy, he had his one. He took a pic. He was in the bathroom with his woman. I guess his woman was getting dressed or getting ready or whatever. And he wrote, the caption he wrote was, "She's getting ready to go out of town. I'm about to start an argument." And I just felt like that was so weak. Like, that's such a bitch thing to say. That I'm gonna
Right.
start an argument just so that my woman doesn't leave the house. You
Wow.
know what I'm saying? Like, you sound like you sound pusillanimous.
He
You
sound like
sound very pusil. Huh?
he sound like the woman.
Yeah, you sound like the woman. Exactly. When you could have just told this woman, like, you the man, you supposed to be the man of the household. You could just tell this woman, hey, nah, I don't, you shouldn't go out. You're not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? If that's how you feel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Some brothers might be okay with their woman going out of town. He trusts her. He know that she ain't gonna do nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? These days, women are literally going on trips so they can be whores.
Oh yeah.
But maybe he trusts the woman. Maybe he like, okay, I already know you. You know what I'm saying? You my rib for real. Like, you a part of me. I know you wouldn't do nothing. You get what I'm saying? Maybe he trusts her like that. But if you don't, and you don't want your rib leave, you don't want your woman leaving the house, why not just say something? Why don't you demand her to do something for a change? You
Right.
get what I'm saying? And if she not with that, then why the hell would you be with her?
Right.
Like, why is she with you if she can't do what you tell her to do? You
Exactly.
know what I'm saying? Like,
Because the
it's
roles
just the roles are reversed. Exactly.
the whole, and we can't forget about the welfare system too. Because with welfare, in order for you to get government assistance, that black man couldn't be in the house. If you had a brother that was a hardworking brother, taking care of the bills, taking care of the household, he had to get out the house. And I don't understand, why would you want a brother that is willing and able to take care of his family? I don't know why you would want him out the house to depend on the white man. So like, to depend on, the oppressor. I don't know why. it don't even make no sense.
Yeah.
Like, you would have been better off with your husband
Yeah.
than the oppressor, man. Any more on that article?
Yeah. Come. I'm busy. No. All right. It's like prior to this, can you close my door? What the fuck? Prior to this law in California and in the other 49 states without this law, couples had to prove spousal wrongdoing in order to file for divorce. This
Right.
meant that in order to file for divorce or be granted a divorce, a spouse had to prove that the other spouse was at fault for the breakdown of their marriage. When California's no-fault divorce law was passed, it caused a massive surge in divorce filings as spouses. Many of them women.
Many of
Meaning
what?
many of them women.
Many of the men.
Many of them women.
Many of the women. Go ahead.
Began filing for divorce.
You see, it says it caused a massive surge in divorce filings as spouses. Many of the women. These women went crazy. These women could not wait till that law got passed.
Mm-hmm.
They fought for that, and they could not wait till that law got passed, man. When that law got passed, they got rid of that man.
So
Go ahead.
You know what that reminds me of? Roe versus Wade. Yeah, women, the rate of abortions surged after they passed that law.
Man,
that you can go and get an abortion.
They could not wait to kill that baby.
Unalive.
Salakia, unalive that baby, man. They could not wait to unalive that baby, man. And now they just pop a pill to unalive that baby. They do it with class now.
Yeah.
Say, damn, the clinic, man, just pop this pill.
But if I could, but they was all against COVID though. COVID, the vaccine for COVID.
Yeah.
They was all against that.
It was all
Nobody would dare take a shot.
Exactly.
To get better, to heal themselves. No one would dare take a vaccine, but you're gonna pop a pill in your belly.
They're gonna pop that pill
and unalive your child.
They don't know where the pill came from. They don't know how the pill was made. But they popped that thing with a glass of champagne.
Come.
Oh, you shot
and
up
celebrate.
And celebrate. You shot up the club, no sweat. Give me $50 so I can go get this. This is what no-fault divorce caused, man. This is why God hates divorce. God said he hate divorce, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me get a scripture on it if you could, I
Come.
Let me get Matthew 5:31.
Okay. I'm already in Matthew. The book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 31. It hath been said, whosoever shall put away his wife, let him give her a writing of divorcement. But I say unto you that whosoever shall put away his wife, saving for the cause of fornication, causeth her to commit adultery.
This is Christ speaking. Yeah. Go ahead,
Okay. And whosoever shall marry her that is divorced committeth adultery.
Right. Because you put that woman away for no reason. You know what I'm saying? She's still married to you, man. She's still a part of you. And Christ wasn't going for that. Christ wasn't going for that, man. Christ said, nah, man. We ain't finna do all this. We're not putting away. No, ain't gonna be no putting away these women, man. You're gonna keep that woman. Any more in that scripture?
Come. And ye have heard that it hath been said by them of old time, thou shalt not forswear thyself. Oh no, that's it.
That's it. Give me real quick. Give me Matthew 19:8.
It kind of goes with it though.
What the?
19:8. The next
Yeah.
verse. I mean, I could finish it out. It says again, ye have heard that it hath been said by them of old time, thou shalt not forswear thyself, but shall perform unto the Lord thine oaths.
Mm-hmm. What's your oaths? You know what I'm saying? The promise, the law. The law says no divorce. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
No divorce,
If I
man.
could,
Go ahead.
if I may, you know what I'm saying, that vow you make with that woman, you know what I'm saying, when you lay down with her, that's an oath.
That's an oath, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like even in Esau's eyes, you know what I'm saying, you say your vows to somebody, you make an oath to be with them forever, through sickness and health, through better, for worse, to death do you part. You know what I'm saying? That's what they say at that ceremony.
Right.
And they vow to never leave each other until one of them is unalive. That's a
Right.
vow. That's an oath. That's an oath you made, and now you just not gonna keep it.
Yeah.
Now you
Now
just
they.
gonna find a reason to divorce.
Yeah. Now it's not to death do you part. Now it's to I'm not happy no more.
Yeah,
That's what you might as well
exactly.
say.
Yeah,
No, why you saying?
I'm with you until we stop having fun.
Yeah. I'm not happy no more. I want a divorce. Like a
Yep,
big baby, man. You women.
yep, yep.
Like big kids that just want to have fun all day. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? I'm not happy. I'm mad. I want a divorce. And you go get with another brother and do the same damn thing. Read that scripture out to dog.
That's true. Rashad, he said, so they're basically making the annulment process permanent without an expiration date. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? So basically, like if you don't have sex, according to Esau's government, according to his laws or whatever, if you put a ring on a woman's finger, you get the documents that say y'all married. If y'all don't have sex, then it can be annulled.
Mm,
You understand? But they're making it so that even if y'all had sex, you know you done had sex already. Y'all had sex before you got married, before you put a ring on her finger. You know what I'm saying? So the sex already, you already done consummated the damn marriage before you even walk down the aisle. You
yeah.
feel me? And now it's like you could just annul it at will.
Mm,
So you could just, you know what I'm saying? You could just say, "Yep, this is over."
yeah. This like
And
contract voided.
yep,
You understand? That's why I don't understand the concept of a ring and a piece of paper because sex is marriage, man. You already done had sex with her. What you going to get a piece of paper and a ring for?
right,
Because sex is marriage. You already
right.
made the commitment. You know? Go ahead.
The book of Matthew chapter 18. What verse you wanted?
I think it's verse 19. Yeah. No, Matthew 19:8.
19:8. So like it. He saith unto them, Moses, because of the hardness of your hearts, suffered you to put away your wives. But from the beginning it was not so.
See? But from the beginning, it was not so. What's the hardness of your heart? The hardness of your heart is you finding fault with that woman for no reason. You know, back then it was the men doing this. It was the brothers doing this, man. The brothers was, trying to get rid of these women, man. Just trying to find fault with them and saying, whatever they can to get rid of that woman.
Mhm.
And then Moses was like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, I'm gonna let you go ahead and do this and go ahead and because I don't want you to kill this sister, man, because of the hardness of your hearts. But it was not so from the beginning. Keep going.
Verse 9. And I say unto you, whosoever shall put away his wife, except it be for fornication, and shall marry another, committeth adultery.
You see that? You commit adultery, man. See this? You see Esau's law, the oppressor law, don't trump God's law. This is God's law. This is America's law that you're reading about over there. That no fault divorce is America's law. America allows you to sin. America paved the way for you to sin against God. America is the one that's causing you the sisters to go on a frenzy and just being, WHORES. You understand? Like, by the time you 40 years old, you done, every man done had a chance with you. Because of this whole no fault thing, man. God, Christ said no. Christ said, except it be for fornication, man. You cannot put away that woman, man. Keep reading.
Come. And shall marry another, committeth adultery.
Yeah.
And whoso marrieth her which is put away doth commit salaki. And whoso marrieth her which is put away doth commit adultery.
Yeah, because she's still married. She, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's still technically yours, man. You put her away. Like, Christ is saying you can't put your woman away and get another woman. He's saying you're supposed to keep that woman. You're supposed to keep your woman. If you want another woman, just get another one. But you can't put her away unless she commits fornication. You understand? Mm-hmm. So let's drop that. Itazar Baba Kushar, if you could, give me Habakkuk 1 and 4. If you could, warrior. Habakkuk 1 and 4. You understand? We're going to get some more precepts on this. The no-fault divorce. This is what's killing the black community, man. This is what's destroying the black household. You understand? It's not the man, so-called cheating, or whatever. This is the problem. Go ahead, Itazal.
Come. The book of Habakkuk, chapter 1, verse 4. Therefore the law is slacked, and judgment doth never go forth.
What law is slack? You know what I'm saying? The oppressor's law is slacked, man. And judgment doesn't go forth. You understand? God's law is not slacked. God's law is right. God's law is pure. You know what I'm saying? The oppressor's law is wicked. The oppressor's law is designed to destroy you, black man, black woman. His laws are designed to cause conflict in your life. His laws are designed to destroy your household, to destroy your kids, to destroy you. God's laws are designed to make you whole, to fix what the oppressor has destroyed. Go ahead, read Itazal.
For the wicked doth compass about the righteous.
See? The wicked compass about the righteous, man. This is how you see the oppressor, the oppressor, he got his woman in the house. You don't see the oppressor getting divorced as much as black women and black men. You don't see that. Divorce is running rampant. Man, there's so many baby mamas out here, it's ridiculous. is so many single black women with children. It's ridiculous. It's almost like damn, like it's unbelievable. It's like you get married. It's like you get with a man, you have children, and then you get rid of him for no reason. You get rid of him, and then when you get rid of him, you go look for another man. You go look for another man to be the father of those kids that you had with the man that you put away, the man that you got rid of. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It don't make any sense no more, man. We got to return back to God's law. We got to do it the way God prescribed us to do it, man. This is the Bible is the manual. The Bible is what teaches us how to live and live the right way and do things the right way. We can't follow these oppressors, man. Let them have, you know what I'm saying? When they create these laws like this, we shouldn't follow these laws. We should ignore them laws, man. We shouldn't follow those type of laws. We should do it God's way. You understand?
Right.
You could drop that, I.S.U.P.K. If you got any scriptures on it, I.S.U.P.K, feel free to pull the scriptures, man. If you got any scriptures on divorce, something you want to bring out about the divorce, feel free. You know what I mean?
Nah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like the biggest issue that I know of that causes divorce is multiple wives, right?
Right.
Now, because of the Christian church, because of society, because of like, you know, what's it called? You know, the way that we see things in 2023, because of this divorce thing, this free, what is it called?
Divorce.
At will divorce. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? We just, you know, we don't care about the way God set things up. Like the
Right.
Lord made a man to be polygynous by nature. You know what I'm saying? The Lord made a man to have multiple wives by nature. You understand? And that's the biggest reason, because women have so much pride in them that they don't want to serve a man. They don't want to be the wife of a man. You know what I'm saying? A man is someone who's going to go out and conquer. He's going to have multiple wives. Like I'm tired of black women calling black men king this and king that, but kings had multiple wives.
Right.
So how are you gonna sit here and call a black man a king, but you leaving him every time he get another wife?
Mm.
And then you go to the next man, and then he gets another wife, and you leave him. Then you go to the next one, and then the next one, and now you becoming exactly what you were standing against.
Exactly.
Now you're a woman who go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, now you're a woman who has multiple husbands. You're a woman who has multiple partners. So what makes you any different now?
Exactly.
Why are you holding it against the man for having multiple partners when you left him and now you have multiple partners? You understand?
Exactly.
And not only that, they talk about loyalty, Officer Shiratazan.
Right.
Black women talk about loyalty all day, when the sun come up to the sun go down. That's all they want to talk about. Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. Well, how loyal is the black woman if she leaves every time her man gets another wife?
Thank you.
He's staying with you, ain't he?
Thank you.
He's still with you. He come home to you. Jay-Z, he come home to Beyonce, even though he got another woman.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? She's still married to him. They still rocking it out, but you dumb and simple, and you listening to that song to the left, and letting Beyonce hype you up when she's still with her man.
Right.
Ain't nothing going to the left.
Mm.
But you going to the left when you need to stay straight. You need to
Exactly.
keep the course. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And where's the scripture? Deuteronomy 25?
Which one?
Or was it where it says if he take him another wife?
I think that's let me see. And you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right. That's Exodus 21:10.
Exodus 21:10. Right.
You're
You
right.
know what I mean? Yeah, because they listening to Beyonce, they listening to Ice Spice and Sexy Red, and all of these, prostitutes. These are prostitutes on records.
You're right.
That's all they are. And they really not even living that life. If I could, Sukihana just came out with, well, not just now, but she had a video going viral where she was sobbing in tears, talking about how, she signed her life away. She signed her soul to the devil because she wanted to chase after this dream, this fantasy that all these musicians done painted a picture of. And now she's stuck in this contract, and she has to. Now you wonder why she behaves this way. You wonder why she portrays herself like a $2 hooker. You wonder why? Because her contract says she has to. You understand? Because she wants the money and the glory and the fame. So she has to do that or she'll have nothing. She'll be just like you and me. Nothing, no difference, just some regular old black woman.
Right.
Of course, she can't have that. Just like every other celebrity, they can't just be regular. They already the lowest people in the earth. They already the second class citizen everywhere they go. So they definitely can't be down low with you. You understand? In the ghettos. They can't be there no more. They gotta have what they have to have better things than you.
Exactly.
So they're gonna sell themselves. And they're gonna become $2 hookers on record, and they're gonna make themselves the laughing stock of the entire nation.
And if I could, I just don't mean to cut you off. If I could, listen, man, what you saying is heavy, man, because look, the whole polygamy thing, man, these sisters, you have a problem with polygamy. And listen, man, you sisters want to be with a man and you want to be the only one and you want to build generational wealth is what you say. I had a conversation with a sister about this earlier today. You want to build generational wealth. How are you going to build generational wealth? How am I going to build that with just you?
Right.
Huh? How am I going to build generational wealth with just you? What if you can't have kids? What if you can't get a job? What if you can't work? How am I going to build generational wealth? With my 9 to 5? No, this is how you see the way God set it up was for you to build generational wealth. He set it up so that way a man can have more than one woman, and the woman ain't lazy by hers. You know what I'm saying? The Proverbs 31 woman, she wasn't lazy. You claiming to be a Proverbs 31 woman, that ain't no lazy woman. That ain't no jealous woman. That ain't no selfish woman. That's a woman who goes out and work and take care of her household, man. And helps her her household. You understand? If you want generational wealth, you're gonna have to stop being selfish, man. You're gonna have to stop thinking about yourself and stop wanting a man to get down on one knee and worship you like you some type of God. Because you are not a God. You understand?
If I could, another thing, like you said, like a woman, she can understand. And listen, I know we kind of going in on women right now. It's not a knock to every woman. All right. This is not about every single woman on the face of the earth, because there are some beautiful, excellent Proverbs 31 women. You know what I'm saying? There are. But there are too many that are not, you know what I'm saying, but claim to be. And it's crazy because a woman can understand being independent, being solo, you know what I'm saying, grinding hard and getting her money, you know what I'm saying, getting money for her and or maybe her kids, you understand, but she cannot fathom doing that for a man. But on the other hand, she wants a man to do that for her. Like she requires it, or she won't even be with that man. She would leave that man in a blink of an eye if he's not providing. If he's, well, I don't even want to say provide. If he's not bringing home more money than she can. If he's not bringing home more money than she can bring home, she'll leave him. But we have to deal with her when she has no money. If she has no money at all, don't even know how to sign a check, we got to deal. She expect us to deal with her.
Right.
And our parents teach us this. Like coming up as a kid, you get taught that you got to be with a woman when your job as a man is to pay all the bills and pay for everything, and she should never pay $1 ever. You don't understand that we not in our rulership. If we was in our rulership, of course, nigga, we would be the kings. You know what I'm saying? She would be a princess, and she would never have to lift a finger, and neither would I. Damn near. You know what I'm saying? Except for to tell somebody else to do something. But they expect in this society, in slavery, like I don't think they know that we still in slavery. But in this slavery, she expects a man to pay for everything she wants, and she wants the most expensive things. You understand? And if you don't get those things for her, she'll leave you. But she doesn't have to have anything and expects you to stay with her.
And
It's a lot. Yeah, I don't went on a tangent though.
nah, you're right. You're so right. And it's a shame because it's a shame. It's a shame. You know what I'm saying? Like women don't want a husband anymore. They just want the raw. They want the raw without the husband, without the man.
And
That's
some
it.
and some money.
They want
Some raw. So she want a hot dog, man. She want the meat and buns.
That's
Meat
it.
and bread.
She want the
Meat
meat
and bread. That's all she
and
wants.
bread. Right. She want the meat and the bread. You know what I'm saying? And then she get rid of him with a no-fault divorce.
Yeah.
That's it. It's ridiculous, man. Like this, like God's system works better than Esau's, way better than Esau's system. Esau is the one that created this monogamy garbage. That like the class ain't about polygamy right now, but we just touching on it because Esau is the one that created this, man. Monogamy. This is not biblical. No fault divorce is not biblical. It's not in God's law. You understand? You marry you get with a woman, you sleep with that woman, that's your wife. And wife, you're supposed to stay with that man forever. You understand? You can't just leave the man because you're unhappy. Marriage wasn't about happiness. Marriage is about creating family. You understand? Creating a society. You understand? Right now, you know what I'm saying? Like we being destroyed right now, man. Like all our men are damn near all the men homosexual now because it's like that's what the woman wants. Like the women want an effeminate man. And damn near all the women, all our sisters is just full out destroyed. Like we're destroying ourselves because of this this whole no fault divorce thing and following the oppressor's way. We're destroying ourselves. We got to go back to God's law and do it his way. It's a man's preference to have one wife. If that man don't want just you, stop stressing that man out, man. It's his preference. If he want to deal with just you, it's all good. He gonna just deal with you. But if he see potential in another sister and he want another sister, you understand, to pick up the slack of whatever you ain't doing, or it may not even have to be that. He may just desire to be with another woman. Damn, leave the brother alone, man. The brother, he ain't never say he don't want you. It's his preference, man. You don't leave the man because of that. And that word, that so-called cheat, that word cheat, it don't exist in the Bible. A man don't cheat. He don't cheat. He just gets another wife. That's it. You got something nice to talk?
One thing I want to say, real quick is, we can't say the word for alternative lifestyle. We gotta say alternative lifestyle. Salakia.
Oh man, okay, Salakia. You know what I'm saying? The water, man.
No, so and then where was that? In second Exodus?
Exodus 21 and 10, 21 and 10. You want me to read it for you?
I mean, come on.
All right. Exodus chapter 21 and 10.
And then
If he,
also Second Chronicles as well. Second Chronicles 24 and 3 real quick.
Exodus 21 and 10. If he take him another wife, her food, her raiment, and her duty of marriage shall not be diminished.
I mean, I just want to come to this scripture because, you know what I mean, like that man is not supposed to leave you. You know what I'm saying? That man is not supposed to leave you, sis. If he get him another wife, he's supposed to keep both of y'all. If he get him a third, he's supposed to keep all three of y'all. You understand? That's loyalty. That's real deal loyalty. And that's what we have to come back to. We have to come back to being loyal to each other. So that means no leaving that man just because he got another wife. The Lord ordained it. If you could, real quick, let's jump to Second Chronicles, the Second Chronicle 24 and 3, because or 24 and 4, I believe it was 24 and 3, because that's loyalty, man. Like we supposed to be together, man. The Lord allowed a man to have more than one wife. It's the same in the Old Testament and it's the same in the New Testament as well. It never changes.
All right.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
how
gonna
the
finish
nation
this.
of Israel got here.
Say again.
That's how the nation of Israel got here.
That's how we got here.
Yeah, you think Jacob had 12 sons with one woman?
Right.
Like, come on, man.
Exactly. And I'll show you another one who did the same. You got it?
Second Chronicles chapter 24 and 3. And Jehoiada took for him 2 wives, and he begat sons and daughters.
That's how you be fruitful and multiply. Just like Officer Shiraz, as I was saying, this is how you build an empire. This is how you build generational wealth. You get you some wives and y'all have kids, sons and daughters. It's all through the scripture, man. I bet you never even seen this name, Jehoiada. You know what I mean? But the Lord was with this. Matter of fact, if you could read it from 1.
Second Chronicles 24 and 1. Joash was 7 years old when he began to reign. And
That's
he
what
reigned.
we doing, man. This brother was 7 years old. This brother was 7 years old, reigning. You know what it means to reign? It means to rule. It means to be the Lord over things. There's brothers that come into the I.S.U.P.K at a young age and start getting rank. You understand? Started running cities and zones at a young age. This brother was 7.
And let me piggyback off that real quick, Isupk. Listen, if we were doing it the way the Most High set it up, you understand? Like at 7 years old, you would have your son. You understand? Because remember, marriage is not built off happiness. It's built off building a society. It's built off family. You understand? If we were doing it that way, your son would be 7 years old running the damn Dunkin' Donuts.
Right.
Your son would be 7 years old reigning a gas station over a gas station right now. 7 years old running a quick stop, the corner stores.
Right.
You wouldn't have no Chinese. You understand? Chicken fried rice. You'll have your sons and daughters running them things, man. Because we would have had so much kids and so much. The society would have been Israelites everywhere. Would have took over, man. It says, and he reigned 40 years in Jerusalem. His mother's name also was Zibiah and Beersheba.
So he reigned for 40 years. His brother from the time he was 7 to the time he was 47, ruling. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
And Joash did that which was right in the sight of the Lord all the days of Jehoiada the priest.
And he did what was right. You know what I'm saying? He did what the Lord approved from the age of 7. You know what I'm saying? All the way from the age of 7 to 47. Now look at your kids. Look at your fatherless children who don't have a dad because you was jealous of his other wife.
Right.
Look at all your kids. What are they doing? What are they reigning? Nothing, man. They killing each other. It's Salakia. They taking each other's lives away, man. You know what I'm saying? They robbing out of every jewelry store and every liquor store, every shoe store. You know what I mean? These are my people, so I can talk about it. See if our oppressor was talking about it, I have a problem. But because these our people and we want to fix our people, we got a right to talk about these things. And that's what our sons and daughters are doing. What are your daughters doing? They twerking on a pole, getting naked on the internet, not caring who sees, as long as they got $1 for it. You know what I'm saying? As long as they got $40. What are your children are not reigning. They're not ruling or doing what the Lord sees is right. Right? It says, and Joash did that which was right in the sight of the Lord all the days of Jehoiada the priest. So Jehoiada was a priest. He wasn't even the king simpletons who say you got to be a king to have more than one wife. You know what I mean? They believe that you can't have more than one wife unless you in rulership. Well, Jehoiada was not the ruler. He was not the king at that time. He was a priest, just like me, just like Officer Shiratazah, just like the men in the I.S.U.P.K. We are
Right.
priests. And Jehoiada did what?
And Jehoiada took for him 2 wives.
2
And
wives.
right.
That's it. You know what I mean? He took him to. He was a priest. He was just a priest, just like you and me, a ghetto priest. You feel me? Jehoiada was a ghetto priest, and he took him 2 wives and begat sons and daughters. Ain't nobody say you gotta have 10 wives. Ain't nobody
Right.
say you gotta have 4. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody say you gotta have any. But this priest decided to have him 2 and did his thing, followed the law that says be fruitful and multiply. That's what he did. You
And
got it,
listen,
sir.
man. Listen. Man, I was trying to piggyback off something you had said. You had said they say we what you said about the kings, you said they say we
Right.
have to be kings.
Right. We gotta be in rulership in order to get the multiple wives.
Right. We listen, with that, we would be in rulership if we had the multiple wives.
Right. God damn. You right.
You understand?
You're absolutely right.
Like ding 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 ding. Like the black man would be in rulership if we had multiple wives. Why?
Right.
We would be ruling the earth, man. Who can stand against a man with all them women? You got. Let's say you got 5 women, man. Just listen, man. You got 5 or 10 women. Let's just keep it at 5. You got 5 women in the house, man. They all nurses. Or they don't even have to be nurses. You know what I'm saying? You got a nurse. You got a teacher. You got a doctor. You got a travel nurse. This, that. Do you know how much income? And you yourself, as the man, you making money too. You making money too.
Right.
And you ruling. Why? Because you get together with your brothers. You raising up. The men are raising up these kids. The men will be raising up these children in the Sabbath services, making them priests of the Most High, taking over, man, running our society, policing our own society, governing our own neighborhoods. We would be ruling. But because you, with this no-fault divorce, with the feminist movement, you want to be equal, you don't let us rule. That's what the whole equality is all about. And that whole no-fault divorce is all about. You don't want us to rule. You want to be equal. You want to be over us. You want to do what we do. You want to take charge. Now you get rid of us. And what happens when you get rid of us? Because if you're getting rid of us, we ain't the ones raising the kids. So what you see now today is a product of what you created.
That's right.
You created this. But then you get mad at us and expect us to clean it up. But this is something you and your husband created, which when I say husband, I'm talking about the oppressor, because she really married to that oppressor. When she get rid of it, that's what she really married to. Because the minute you raise your voice in the house, who's she gonna call? The oppressor. When she's unhappy with you, she don't go to her daddy and tell her dad she unhappy with you. She go to the oppressor. The oppressor has the mind of our sisters, man. You understand? Not the Lord. All these Christian women in that Christian church, man. Listen, they're married to the oppressor. They're not married to you, black man. They're married to that philosophy of America. Who's that? Somebody just popped in.
Oh,
hey, what's going on, sir? Shalom, Shtub.
Shalom, Christ, warrior.
You want to take the class?
Okay.
I'm at work.
All right. You understand? You got something, sir? You want to go ahead, sir?
No, you go ahead, warrior.
All right. You know what I mean? Like, she married to that oppressor, man. That's what's going on. Them Christian women are monsters. Monsters, man. You married to a selfish beast. And she refused to change. She refused to, man. That's why, look, man. I don't know if this is going to be right to say, but listen. Brothers need to stop dealing with these Christian women. Now, if you can't change that woman, man, you understand? Stop dealing with them, man. And stop having babies with them. Because they ain't going to change. It's like they're a lost case, man, in that Christian church.
Yep.
Find you a sister that's on crack and change her life, man. I'm just, I'm being sarcastic when I say that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's real. That's
you
real.
know,
these, if I could, these sisters out here need a priest. They need priests, man. You out here chasing these $2 hookers when you could be chasing down, not chasing down, but you could be saving the life of a sister that's trying to get her life together off drugs.
Right.
Trying to get her life together from being a thief. You feel me? Like, she just need you to come and say, hey, even brothers in the world, even some brother in the world could save this woman and keep her from doing drugs tonight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. So you're right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm only being sarcastic, you know what I'm saying? So don't, don't be all in your feelings, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to make you see the light. Because it's ridiculous what's going on, man. It's ridiculous what's going on. You know what I'm saying? We marrying these sisters, but they're not genuinely marrying us because they love us and want to be with us. You know what I'm saying? They want to take from us. All they doing is taking from us. That's all they doing. And then with the no-fault divorce, it's just makes it worse, man. It just gives them the freedom to just do what they want to do. Yahweh put a scripture, Ecclesiasticus 26:6. Not taking anything away from to give to another. That's the part they don't understand.
Salakia.
Go ahead.
Hey, it's heavy what you bringing out, because if you actually look at who pushes marriage papers so much on the earth, it be the woman. She pushes marriage papers so much She pushes so much because it empowers her. It benefits her. Marriage papers don't benefit that man.
Right. That's so
Okay,
heavy.
because because when they get a divorce, she get all the money. You get nothing but a big old bill, man.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's
Right.
heavy what you bringing out about the no fault divorce because she could find any kind of fault or any kind of source of saying she's not happy no more, just to leave you, man, and take
Right.
everything that you work hard for, your whole bank account, man, and even not even just your bank account, your paycheck. When you get paid, you had to still pay that woman, man, for alimony.
Mm.
Yeah, so it's heavy what you bringing out, warrior.
You're so right. The water, sir. You're so right, man. You're so right. You know what I'm
If I
saying?
may,
Go ahead, Itazar.
could I show y'all this
Yeah, go
this
ahead. Get down.
article that I got?
Get down, warrior.
Hold on, let me put it up on the screen. And I got Ecclesiasticus 26:6 as well. So if you can you see this on the screen?
Come on. You got just blow it up just a little bit.
All right, so let me see. Oh, okay, yeah. Hold on one second. That's not the one. All right, boom. You can see this, right?
Come on.
All right, it says basketball player claims he dumped fiance at the altar because she refused to sign a prenup, but she says that's not the whole story. Now, who cares what the whole story is? Why
Right.
wouldn't she sign the prenup? You understand? I'm gonna read a little bit. It says Steven Jackson is a former professional basketball player known for playing 14 seasons in the NBA on the San Antonio Spurs, Atlanta Hawks, Golden State Warriors, Los Angeles Clippers, among other teams. Along with his NBA career, Jackson is famous or infamous for being involved in the Malice at the Palace, dubbed the most infamous brawl in NBA history, as well as being good friends with George Floyd, the catalyst of the Black Lives Matter protests in 2020. This is the brother that was friends with George with that brother George Floyd.
Okay.
He says, however, in 2005, a year after the Malice at the Palace, he was set to wed Imani Showalter, a former reality star who appeared on the TV show Basketball Wives in 2020. In 2020, he recounted how he left his wife to be at the altar because she wouldn't sign a prenup. But Showalter claims that's not how it went down. Now we could go into how it went down and all that stuff. Here's the point: this woman did not want to sign a prenup. What other reason would you not want to sign a pre? If you love this person, why should a prenup be what stops your marriage?
Exactly.
It's supposed to be about love. It's supposed to be till death do you part. So even if you signed the prenup, it's not like you expect to divorce him anytime soon.
Thank you.
Maybe because marriage is your job. Maybe you made a career out of marrying famous basketball players or famous actors or famous singers, so that you can marry them and then divorce them in 10 years and get all the wealth that they accumulated within those years. Maybe you turned it into a career.
You damn
I
right.
think that's the case.
You damn right, Itazar. It is a career. It is a career. That's why she don't want to. Because if you love the brother and you truly genuinely just love him and want to be with him and spend the rest of your life with him, you'll sign the prenup. You'll sign it. Because you would have just looked at it like, I ain't never leaving him anyway. Right or wrong?
Absolutely. That's what you're supposed to look forward to. Your vows say till death do you part. You're supposed to look forward to a lifetime of being with this brother. It shouldn't be like a prenup shouldn't even be a problem. You know what I'm saying? This brother's trying to protect his assets because he knows that there are women who are after his money. Like the brother said, that brother has a lot of women. She tried to set him up, the jealousy of another woman benefiting from her man. Yeah, sound like a setup to me. She couldn't have her, and of course this brother got multiple wives because he's a famous basketball player. He got the popularity, he got the money, all these things, everything that these bimbos look for in a man these days. He got it. So why would they not want to be with him?
Exactly.
She trying to get the bag. She trying to get the bag. She just fumbled the bag because if you the man's woman, you think he not gonna buy you gifts and buy you dinner and pay for your expenses all the damn time if he got it like that?
She trying to
If
destroy
you
you.
really want, right? And they don't even to be honest. Now maybe I'm just maybe somebody could tell me I'm wrong, but to be honest, it they don't even I don't even think these women look at men like they have feelings. You know what I'm saying? Or look at it like I'm gonna destroy him. Like I don't even think it goes past their mind that they're gonna destroy this brother's life. You get what I'm saying? It's like they want to get something out of it above everything else. They don't care if your feelings get hurt or if you lose your you know what I'm saying, lose all your wealth. That's not their problem. That doesn't bother them. But what bothers them is not getting a piece of what you have. But why not just build something with that brother if you love him?
Right.
If you willing to, this brother is willing to get on a knee and show you his devotion to you, which is crazy beyond belief that you would do that to a woman. You don't bow to anybody, but them that rule over you.
Oh, let me
You
get that
right?
scripture
When people
because
take a bow, that means that means what scripture you want?
you just said something heavy. I want that Roman. You can finish it off. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I want to just
Okay.
pull that. I want that Romans 7:1 because I want to get that scripture based off what you just said. Keep going, I saw.
Right. No, you're kind throughout it, sir. So you know what I mean. A woman should not be looking at this man for his wealth because they planning on being together forever. You know what I
Mm,
mean? Um, like if you a type of woman that's looking for something else, like this brother done showed you everything. I'm pretty sure y'all don't went on expensive dates. Y'all don't went on vacations and stuff. This brother got on the knee. When you only do that to your king or those that rule over you, like that's what bowing is for. Bowing is for, showing your submission to whoever's ruling over you. So in other words, you basically saying this woman rules over you when you take a knee.
if I could, I
You already saying your
that's
hmm?
his God.
That's his God. That is his. That's the woman is God. The black woman. I don't even know if this is a black woman. She got a weird last name. What's her name? Hold up. What's that girl name? Who cares? Honestly,
Right.
you understand? It's bull crap, man. Like he got down on the knee and proposed to you, which is the most humiliating thing you could do. He showed his humility. And all he asks in return is that you sign a prenup so that he doesn't lose every last dime dealing with you because you a scammer.
Mm,
That's all marriage is. It's a scam.
you're right.
Marriage is a big scam.
And that getting down on that one knee, man. Like these women damn near don't want nothing to do with you unless you get down on one knee and
Yeah,
propose to them and give them a ring.
yeah.
A
Those back
big,
shots meant nothing. Salakia.
yeah, a big expensive ring at that.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
she
Gotta
wants
be
you.
huge.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead,
No,
Tazal.
no, my bad. I wasn't trying to cut you off.
Nah, she wants you on one knee while
Hmm.
she stand on top of you, man,
Yeah,
and look down at you like this is your place.
yeah,
Worship me, nigga. Salakia,
yeah.
man, I can't stand these rules, man, because I got used to it. But she wants you down on one knee, like, yeah, look at me. I'm your God. And that's the most disgusting thing a brother could do is get on one knee to a sister, man. It's
Yeah.
disgusting. And every brother
It's
should
so-
be doing. Go ahead.
Nah, go ahead.
And every brother should be doing what this brother did is put a prenup in front of them.
Mm-hmm.
If you got money, don't be silly, man. Get these sisters a prenup. Make them sign that prenup.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you ain't got no money.
Yeah, man. Because you never know what you could make.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because it only matter. It don't matter what you. If I could, my bad.
No, you go ahead.
It don't matter what you made before you married her, and it ain't gonna matter what you make after you marry her. Like, after y'all, if y'all divorce, it only matters what you made between the time you signed that paper and put a ring on her finger to the time she took it off.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. Whatever you made in that time frame is how much money she's gonna get. That determines how much money she's gonna get at the divorce. Make her sign that prenup because it shouldn't be about the money. Like, you marrying this woman without a prenup gives her something to look forward to.
Exactly.
It's a career, man. Like, you got to really look at it like she made a career out of it because she's plotting how long she gonna stay. She already looking at how much you making. She's now looking at how much how much potential you have to make, for a certain amount of years. And she already planning out in her head, well, if he can make this amount of money in this amount of years, then I'll give him 5 years. I'll give him 10 years and I'll divorce him. I'll give him 7 years and I'll divorce him. They already plan. It's a job. You know how when you get a job, you like, oh, let me start planning my hours. I want to work Monday through Friday, 8 hours. Okay, I mean, I'm gonna get this amount of money at the end of the month. Boom. You already planning on how you gonna spend it. She looking at it like these women are looking at it like it's a career, dog. And you gotta be aware of that. You know what I'm saying? Make that woman sign a prenup.
Listen, it's like you working. It's like what I.S.U.P. said. It's like you working and you thinking about your 401k, your retirement.
Exactly.
She's thinking about that retirement. She's like, man, if I stay with this brother 5 years, I'll be able to. I'm retiring.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something else. Don't think that sister. Don't think she ain't getting off with somebody else behind your back while she with you, because she ain't signed that prenup. Listen, she only with you for the money. So she probably don't even like you. So she getting off behind your back with another brother.
Yeah, man.
She got her a sneaky link.
Yeah.
If you could, Baba Kushai Tazal, read that scripture if
Romans
you could.
7:1.
Come before
I got it right here. All right. The book of Romans, chapter 7, verse 1. Know ye not, brethren, for I speak to them that know the law, how that the law have dominion over a man as long as he liveth.
Keep going.
Verse 2. For the woman which hath an husband is bound by the law to her husband, so long as he. So, like, let me read it again. For the woman which hath an husband is bound by the law to her husband, so long as he liveth. But,
see?
But if the husband be dead, she is loosed from the law of her husband.
If he be what? If the husband be what?
Be dead.
Man, that brother gotta die.
Yeah.
That's the only way you can be free from your husband, according to the law. That brother has to die. There is no such thing as no fault divorce in the Bible. You understand? That brother gotta die. You gotta stay with that brother to death. That's the real to death do us part, right there.
Damn right.
That's the real deal. That ain't the fake one that you be saying up there in the altar in the Christian church. That's the real one. Keep reading.
Come. Verse 3. Oh, wait. Yeah, verse 3. So then, if while her husband liveth, she be married to another man, she shall be called an adulteress.
What?
An adulteress.
Listen, man. Sex is marriage. If you having sex with your husband and you having sex with another man, you're an adulterous woman. You're an adulterous woman. You understand? You for the streets.
Yeah.
You have no husband. That's God's law. God's law makes it for you to stay put. So you won't be a whore. So your box won't look like the ozone layer.
Hey, if I could,
Go ahead.
like that's a super heavy point. I had to highlight that. Because it says if she be married to another man while her husband is alive, like
Mm.
like you gotta feel that, like, even okay, in America you can get divorced, right? It means you had a husband and you got away from that divorce, that you got away from that marriage by means of divorce,
Yep.
but your husband is still alive,
Mm.
right? Like, and I'm just putting it in ways that, you know, this society can understand, because in this society they see marriage and they think a wedding ring and a piece of paper, right? Well, let's say you get married to a person and he puts a ring on your finger and you both sign the documents. Then one day you decide you don't want to be with this person anymore, so you get a divorce. Then you go and find another man who's going to put a ring on your finger and sign a piece of paper. You are an adulteress.
Mm.
Why? Because your husband is still alive. The man that you married the first time is still alive. So
Mm.
it didn't say, like, you can't, it don't say if she marry another man after they get divorced, like, you know what I'm saying, or if they still married, you know what I'm saying? It's saying
Right.
if she get another man while her husband is still alive, she's an adulteress.
Mm. So guess what? It is out.
And if I could, one more thing. Why is it saying adultery? Why
Mm.
is it saying adultery? I thought marriage wasn't sex.
Mm. Mm.
If marriage isn't sex, then why is her getting another husband, putting another ring on her finger and getting a paper signed? Why is that adultery?
Mm.
Because sex is marriage. So like it.
And if I could too. So that means you ain't got, that means your husband, you got multiple husbands. You living a polygamous life, because if you got children with one man and then that man gotta come see his kids, you gotta see your so-called ex-husband. You gotta bring him his kids, but you have your new husband, so-called new husband.
Damn, I see where you're going.
You got your so-called new husband in the car with you.
Mm.
Damn. So who really living a polygamous lifestyle?
Right,
It ain't us.
right.
Cause
Yeah, I
you,
gotta go slide by my baby daddy house.
I gotta go to my baby daddy house. My baby daddy gotta see the kids. No, that's your
Yeah.
husband. That's your husband. You got two husbands.
Mm, mm,
You're
mm,
the
mm.
one living a polygamous lifestyle. While you're oppressing that brother and demanding him never to get another woman. And there's another precept I dissolve if you could. Romans 1 and 25. I wanted to pull on the point where you made, where you had said bowing down to that woman. I'm gonna show you what the
Mm,
scriptures say about bowing down
mm.
and worshiping
The
these
book,
women.
the book of
Romans.
Romans, chapter 1,
Mm-hmm.
chapter 1, verse 25. Who changed the truth of God into a lie
Uh-huh.
and worship and serve the creature more than the creator?
What's the creature? You changed the truth of God into a lie.
Mm-hmm.
Esau, feminist movement.
Mm-hmm.
You changed the truth of God into a lie. And you worship the creature. You worship Esau's law. You understand? You got men worshiping women now, getting on one knee
Right.
and worshiping this woman. You so scared of this woman like she's
Mm-hmm.
God to get another
Mm-hmm.
woman. You can't even, you don't, when you with her, you don't even dare look at another woman. That's like your
Mm-hmm.
God, man. You should fear
Mm-hmm.
God, not her. You should fear God, but you fear her. You fear that mouth. You fear the chaos she's gonna cause in the house. Doesn't that sound like a God? When God is upset with you, what do he do? He punish you. Don't
Sure.
God punish you when he upset with you?
Yep.
So what is that woman doing when she upset with you? She punish you. She punish you
Yep.
when you look at another woman. She punish you
Yep.
when you texting another woman, when you call another woman. She punish you for even thinking about or smelling like another woman.
Mm.
It says worship who?
The creature more than the creator.
You can't worship the creature more than the creator. That woman is a creature, man.
Yep.
She was created by God. God is the creator.
If I could,
God is the creator. Go ahead.
and correct me if I'm wrong, but don't they like swear on the Bible or something when they go to the altar?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So then you telling me that this same book that I'm reading out of, this same book with Romans chapter 1 verse 24 in it, or you know what I'm saying, or 25 in it, is the same book that they go up there and they make their vows to?
The
I
same
guess
one.
they don't open it. I guess they ain't this the same book that say not to swear on the Bible or
Yep.
on the Lord, on the word of the Lord. Nah, what do I know?
Listen, man.
What do I know?
Y'all brothers getting on that one knee is the worst thing you could do, man. It's damn near like you worshiping that woman, man. I'm not getting on one knee for no woman. I don't give a damn how bad she is.
Mm-hmm. If I could,
Go ahead.
if like, why not change it up? Like, why you got to get on? Who said that you have to get on the knee when you propose? Like,
Yeah.
why is that the thing? Like, if you want to propose to your wife, you know what I'm saying, have at it. You want to put a ring on her finger and get her to sign some papers, you know what I'm saying? That's you. Why do we have to get on the knee to do that? Why can't you just be like, hey, babe, I bought you some flowers, and I just want to know you're married, whatever way you want to do it. I don't know. I don't see myself doing this no time soon. But if you are the type of guy that wants to be all romantic and what I'm saying, take on a date and let the fireworks shoot off in the sky while y'all on a damn duck a paddle boat, and you ask her to marry her, bruh, just pop the damn question, bruh. Like, you know what I'm saying? What you gotta get on the knee for?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You showing who you worship, like you bringing out, like you
Yeah.
showing who your God is, you
That's your
showing who
God.
your king is. That's why
Exactly.
black men don't run their household, because they gave up their role as the leader, as the ruler. Gave up, you completely just gave as soon as you got on the knee. Or if you even have the thoughts of getting on the knee in your mind when you get with that woman, bro, you gave
Right.
up your position as the authoritative figure. You feel what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Y'all
So,
treat that woman like she's God, man. That's why the Bible says in Genesis, the serpent promised her that she would be a God, and she became your God, black man. That's why
mm,
she called herself goddess. Like, what do you do when you get her mad? You cry. You buy her flowers because you're seeking forgiveness with all your heart and soul from your God.
mm-hmm.
Hey, hey, I'm trying to just break it down to you, man. Break it down to you, black man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to keep it real with you, man. Like this is what, you know, this is why it's messed up. Because that black woman done became God with that feminist movement. I'm gonna just pull one more scripture out to Zab, Genesis 3:16. And if you have a scripture you want to pull, I know we ain't even get to Yaquab scripture, but let's get that.
Yeah, I got it right here if you need it. But 3:16.
Yeah, you go ahead and read Yaquab's real quick, if you could, warrior.
All right, the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 26, verse 6. Excuse me. But a grief of heart and sorrow is a woman that is jealous over another woman.
So, you mad over this other woman, and this other woman is the one that's gonna help you build generational wealth with that black man. But you mad over her, man, because you full of insecurities. Like you think the brother don't love you anymore. Like a man can love 700 women, 700 wives. Solomon did it,
Mm-hmm.
and he had 300 concubines, 700 wives. He had 1,000 women. You don't think a man is capable of loving 1,000 women? Why not? Aren't you capable of loving 10 kids, 10 children?
Right.
If you're a teacher and you're teaching a classroom, don't you love all of them?
Hey, so like it.
Don't you love everybody? Go ahead, Isaac.
Hey, probably not. Because she not even trying to have kids. She hitting the abort button on them
Right.
kids. So
Popping
she
that
probably
fist.
nowadays she probably can't handle loving more than herself.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Nowadays, y'all just so selfish that you can't even you don't even want the child because you don't want the child to get nothing. You don't want him to mess up him or her to mess up your damn stomach.
Mm-hmm.
Keep reading.
Come. 8. It's like it. Is a woman that is like it, and a scourge of the tongue which communicateth with all.
That's it on that.
Verse 7. An evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro.
Mm-hmm.
He that hath hold of her is as tough. It's like it. It's like it. He that hath hold of her is as though he had a scorpion.
Yeah. It's like first of all, having this woman is like wrestling with a bull. It's like holding her by horns and wrestling with her like a bull. And then you don't know when she gonna leave your black behind. Like you don't know when a scorpion gonna bite.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know when she gonna, commit adultery on you and leave you and take everything you got. Give me Genesis 3:16, if you could, warrior.
Come. The book of Genesis, chapter 3, verse 16. Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow
Mm-hmm.
and thy conception. Uh, in sorrow thou shalt bring forth children,
Mm.
and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee.
He gonna do what over you?
Rule over thee.
That's what God wants. That's what the Lord wants.
Mm.
The Lord wants the black man to rule, but you don't. You don't want the black man to rule.
Mm.
Call us kings. What else garbage they call us? They call us all types of stuff, trying to make us feel all good and great and royal.
Mm.
Trying to make themselves feel good. You know what I'm saying? The minute you tell them you want another woman, she out the door.
Mm.
But you're not even fit for a king. You're not even fit for a king because you out the door. You ain't fit for no king, man. You ain't fit for a king. If you got that many insecurities that you scared of another woman gonna replace you, the hell do I need you for? You might as well leave because you ain't fit for a king. Like God wants the black man to rule. and rule over you, not you rule over him. You understand? So
Mhm.
let the oppressor have the no fault divorce and the feminist movement. You black women come back to God's laws, statutes, and commandments. You understand? Come back to the Lord, humble yourself, and be ashamed of your the life that you've lived in this world, man. Be ashamed of that and come back to God and do it the right way. You understand? So that way you won't be tossed to and fro in the damn world by all these men, because you're being, everybody done had a chance with you, and you think you're gonna get a man to submit to you. You think you're gonna get a man to that's the problem with you. You think that you're gonna find this man, Prince Charming, you're gonna get him to submit. Well, Prince Charming, if he's a prince, he's gonna want another woman. If he's really a prince,
Yeah,
you understand?
they watch too many Disney movies.
You're watching too many Disney's movies, man. All that Little Mermaid and whatever else garbage. You let Esau brainwash you, man. You let the oppressor brainwash you into thinking that you can just get a divorce because you're not happy with this man. To thinking that you can just get a divorce whenever you feel like it. You done made a career, like Itazab said, you done made a career out of marrying a brother and divorcing him. You hate the black man. You hate the black man. That's hate. But you want us to fight for you. You want us to stand up and do all this and go bring you the moon and the stars. But you'll go as low as marrying us, divorcing us, having our children, and take everything away from us
Mm.
and watch us suffer. You know what I mean? Go ahead, Cesar. You got anything?
But,
You know what I'm saying? So we right up on the time, man. So, you know what I'm saying? We want to thank everybody that came into the class, man. You understand? Yaikwab, Trooper Marshall, Makara. Who else was in here?
you said Trooper Shah,
Makara,
Bayana,
Bayana, Nashak, Officer
Shot.
Nashak. Who else? God Squad TV, Shayara. God Squad TV is Trooper Gabar.
Mhm.
Who else? And Trooper Marshall. I think that's everybody.
That's it.
Yeah, man. The water for rocking out with us, man. You understand? You understand? So we are the I.S.U.P.K. You know what it is. We started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. We are under Commanding General YAHANNA. You understand? We're not affiliated with no uh, fake Israelite camps out there, man, or fake Israelite groups out there. All right? You got anything, Itazab, you want to say?
Oh, that's it, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to all these channels, man. I.S.U.P.K Palm Beach, I.S.U.P.K Fort Myers, I.S.U.P.K Orlando, I.S.U.P.K Tampa. All right, as well as I.S.U.P.K Duval as well.
That's right. Also, the water to Priest and Officer Damayan. Forgot about him for jumping in. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So with that, Shalom, Israel.
MEP, the producer.
This is the I.S.U.P.K. out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General YAHANNA. And y'all niggas mad, huh? I know why y'all niggas mad, though. Cause we ain't affiliated with none of you niggas out there. And that foundation what kept this building up since 1969, nigga. Since y'all want to leave home and cause all types of divisions and shit, cool then. The world already knows. It's just this simple. We not them niggas.
I told you we not them niggas. I told you we not them niggas. I told you we not them niggas. I told you we not them niggas. This is 1 West U.P.K. You ain't about my father's business, stay up out of way. I told you we not them niggas. I told you we not them niggas. I told you we not them niggas. I told you we not them niggas.